What's going on, from the boy, back with another video. We're gonna check Agni 5 got NATO worried. So this is an Indian missile that got probably like the whole world shaken. So let's check it out. You guys tell me what you think in the comment section down below. Let's go.
On March 11, 2024, India tested a new missile called Agni 5. India had previously tested the same missile before, but this time the missile had new features which not only spooked China but even the all-powerful NATO. Former
Dang.
NATO Secretary Anders Fogh Rasmussen had once stated that they did not think India was a missile threat, nor a threat to NATO and its allies. So what is so special about this new missile that everyone is worried? Let's dive in.
Let's go. You guys
The
tell me what
missile
you
that
think.
India tested on March 11 is called Agni 5. India has stated that this is an intercontinental ballistic missile or an ICBM and has a range of 5500
Oh,
kilometers.
wow.
India also stated that this missile carries MIRVs. This is the official news. But China believes Agni 5 actually has a range of 8000 kilometers, and India has deliberately downplayed the missile's capability in order to avoid causing concern to other countries. By the way, Agni 5 is the first missile produced by India that carries multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicles or MIRVs. More about MIRVs later in this video. India's ballistic missile series is called Agni, meaning fire. Agni 1, first in the series, was tested way back in 1989 in Chandipur. This was followed by more missiles of medium to intermediate range. Agni 3 is the most advanced, using advanced technologies like ring laser gyroscopes, Navic-based guidance systems, etc. Agni 3 has an operational range of 3500 kilometers and a CEP of 40 meters, making it one of the most accurate ballistic missile systems in the world. But
That's
the US
crazy,
intelligence has estimated that as of June 2017, less than 10 Agni 3 launchers have actually been deployed. Despite its
less than
advanced
3.
features, Agni 3 has its shortcomings. India has a long-standing border dispute with China. In recent years, the enmity with China has more than doubled, with both countries deploying their armies across a 3500 kilometers Himalayan border. While India's ballistic missiles can easily cover Pakistan, it does not cover the whole of China. If
Yeah.
India is to launch a ballistic missile from central India, it would take approximately 4000 kilometers to reach Beijing, 4300 kilometers to reach Shanghai, and 3600 kilometers to reach Guangzhou. Agni 3 with a range of 3500 kilometers will not reach any of these cities. Moreover, Agni 3 carries a single warhead, and China has developed a considerable ballistic missile defense system. This weakness has prompted India to develop the Agni 5 missile. Agni 5 uses MIRVs, multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicles, or MIRVs, is a concept of loading multiple nuclear warheads on a single missile head.
Yeah.
An intercontinental ballistic missile is launched 83 kilometers into the atmosphere. While descending, the missile head releases MIRVs one by one. Some are decoys to fool missile defense. Each MIRV has an independent target. An area of up to 200 kilometers is covered. The MIRV concept was developed to overcome any anti-ballistic missile defense over an area. The first successfully tested and deployed MIRV ICBM was that of Minuteman III missile of USA way back in 1968. The Trident II missile, operated exclusively by the US and the Royal Navy, carried 14 warheads. The Soviet Union
40
responded with the
warheads.
R-36 MIRV ICBM. The important thing to note is that an ICBM with MIRVs descending at Mach 25 speed is impossible to be intercepted by any missile defense in the world today. India has not disclosed how many MIRVs Agni 5 is carrying, also how they were tested. It's assumed that the Agni 5 can carry up to 5 MIRVs. So an Agni 5 missile with a range of 8000 kilometers with 5 MIRVs descending at Mach 25 speed is an unstoppable doomsday weapon that China or any other country cannot afford to ignore. Agni 5 range covers even parts of Europe, which is why NATO needs to worry about. However, India is a peace-loving country with an excellent non-proliferation record, and nobody needs a nuclear war. If you like this video, please subscribe for more.
That is crazy. You know, I always see these things and I'm reacting to them and I'm like, bro, this goes on and goes on and goes on. Because if this country makes something that is better than this country is gonna retaliate and make something also that is also kind of better than that. Because they're afraid, what if they use it? This country also is afraid, what if they use it? So it keeps on getting more and more, and they both claim that they are peaceful countries. So why are you preparing for something that you don't want instead of pushing towards peace? But obviously, no one is going to do that because they don't want to seem weak. So they continue to make what they feel to be fully protected as a country. You know, they need to protect their country. So it's just crazy like that. This will continue to go on and on and on for the next, I don't know, years, bro. That's actually crazy. Anyways, to come back to this actually looks crazy and mad, bro. 8,000 kilometers is a lot. But they're saying it's China who thinks that maybe it's 8,000, but it's actually 5,300. The other thing is, no country is going to tell everything about whatever they're doing, right? They might say we have three warheads. They might say we have five, and maybe actually they have eight. That's one of the crazy things because you can't disclose all the information. If you want to protect yourselves, you need to keep some things hidden. So obviously, all the news that we get, it's not enough. It's not exactly how it is. But this is a crazy thing, and I can see why other other places out there, other countries, and all that, they can be shaken by this because it can affect, it can affect them if it actually is deployed. It can be a big threat and can destroy places and countries. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think? I know Russia probably has something also that is stronger or similar to this. China obviously it has something as well. United States, of course, bro, of course they have something like this. So it's just, this is how it goes. These top five or top four countries. One, they change this, they do this. In the other country, they retaliate, not by fighting, but by making something that is better than them. If they do that, the other country now, they are making something that is better than them. That's why we have a lot of money being pumped into this. They put a lot of money there, billions and trillions, only to make all these things. Whilst they're saying we don't want war. We don't want war. We're a peaceful nation. Everything that we're doing is just to protect ourselves from what? From those countries. But it always puts everyone on edge because if that country is doing this, we can't be left behind. We need to be up to speed and do what's best for us as well. And that, at the end of the day, is an issue. That's why all these countries, even the ones that don't have nuclear weapons, they also want, because they don't want to be underdogs. At the end of the day, nobody wants to be an underdog. They want to be a small nation, but feared, which means they need all those things. That's why they're always trying to be on top of their game. It's crazy, but that's the world we live in. Anyways, this is amazing. Congrats to India. And I know in a year or so, we're going to hear Russia did this. America is another one. Bro, it's massive. Anyways, much love to you guys. Tell me what you think in the comment section down below. You can give me more videos on me to react to in the comment section. Take care.